Hey there, and welcome. So let's talk about something that trips up so many aspiring entrepreneurs, building that all-important email list. If you've ever felt totally stuck on what kind of freebie to create to get people to sign up, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to dive in and unpack how to create a simple but really effective lead magnet that actually gets the job done.
Sound familiar? You know you need a list, you know you've got to offer something for free, but then you just freeze, right? The pressure to create some perfect masterpiece it's overwhelming. But what if I told you that aiming for a masterpiece is the very thing holding you back?
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll talk about the lead magnet trap and how to avoid it. Then we'll uncover the real secret to getting people to sign up. After that, I've got 3 super simple ideas you could literally create today. We'll talk about how to put your idea to work, and we'll finish up with a direct challenge for you.
Okay, let's start with the biggest hurdle. The reason so many people just give up before they even begin is because they fall right into this lead magnet trap. They think perfection is the goal. But here's the secret. It's not. First off, let's make sure we're on the same page. A lead magnet is just a trade. It's a simple exchange. You offer a piece of value, a resource, a guide, something helpful, in exchange for their email address. Think of it like a handshake that starts a new relationship.
And this is where the big disconnect happens. So many of us think we need to write a 50-page epic to prove we know our stuff. But look, your audience doesn't want another massive file collecting digital dust on their hard drive. They want a quick, useful solution to a very specific problem they're having right now. It's not about being perfect, it's about being immediately useful.
So, if it's not about creating a masterpiece, then what is the secret? Well, it all comes down to a really simple but powerful idea, the micro-win.
This is such a crucial mindset shift. You're not just giving away a free gift. When someone trusts you with their email address, they're raising their hand and saying, "Hey, I'm interested in what you have to say." This is the very first step of a conversation, the first little transformation for your future customer. This is it. Your lead magnet has to deliver a small, tangible victory, and it has to do it fast. It needs to solve one specific problem so well that the person who downloads it feels an immediate sense of accomplishment. That feeling, that's what builds instant trust and makes them excited to open your next email. Okay. Theory's great, but let's get practical. Here are 3 simple, super effective ideas that you can create and put out into the world right now, no matter what industry you're in.
First up is the Mini-Toolkit. Honestly, this is one of the easiest and most valuable lead magnets you can make. The beauty of it is, you're not creating anything from scratch. You're just curating resources you already know and love to save your audience a ton of time and effort. For instance, if you're in the online business space, you could put together a landing page toolkit with links to free tools like Systemy.io for building the page, Canva for graphics, and Pexels for stock photos. Or if you're a fitness coach, maybe a home workout toolkit with links to your favorite no-equipment YouTube videos. You're just making their life easier by putting everything they need in one spot.
And making one is so simple. Seriously, it's a 3-step process. You gather your links in a document, save it as a nice, clean PDF, and you are good to go. You could honestly knock this out in less than an hour. All right, our second idea is the mini guide. And I want to stress that word again, mini. We are not writing a novel here. We are laser-focused on solving one specific, urgent problem for our audience. Just look at how specific these titles are. They promise a clear, quick result. It's not a huge ebook on the principles of email marketing. No, it's a short, punchy guide on how to write that very first email that gets results. This is their first taste of your expertise. And if it delivers, they'll immediately think, wow, if the free stuff is this good, I wonder what the paid stuff is like.
Now, our third idea is a little more advanced, but it is incredibly powerful: the interactive quiz. Come on, who doesn't love a good quiz? They tap right into our natural curiosity to learn more about ourselves.
You see, a quiz does way more than just grab an email address. It actually creates an experience. It makes people feel seen and understood. And here's the real power move. Based on their answers, you can automatically segment your audience. This means you can send them super personalized follow-up emails, making your marketing crazy effective right from day one.
So, you've got the ideas, you're feeling inspired. Now let's talk about the final crucial step, actually getting it out there and making it work for you. It's time to go from creation to actual conversion.
This right here is the #1 mental block. It's that little voice that says, "I'm not ready yet." You think you need the perfect website or the perfect logo first. But listen, the lead magnet isn't the final product.
It's the first step to validating your idea. It's how you find out if there's actually an audience that's interested in what you have to offer. I want you to burn this quote into your brain. Seriously, done is so much better than perfect. Getting a useful, imperfect resource out into the world is infinitely more valuable than having a flawless one that nobody ever gets to see. And you don't need a big marketing budget to promote it either. Just add the link to all your social media bios, make a quick video explaining what it is and who it's for, announce it to anyone who already follows you. The goal here is just to start, not to be perfect. And remember, the lead magnet is just the very top of your funnel. It's what attracts the right people. From there, you set up an automated email sequence to build trust and provide even more value. And that trust is what eventually leads you to be able to make a relevant offer. This is how a simple PDF becomes a real conversion machine.
We've covered the why and we've covered the how, but none of it matters without this last part. It's time to turn all this knowledge into action. This is your challenge.
I challenge you to pick one of the 3 ideas we just talked about, the toolkit, the mini guide, or the quiz, and just create it and publish it in the next 48 hours. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to break that cycle of procrastination and just get something out there.
Because the truth is, someone out there right now needs the solution that you can provide. They are waiting for that little micro win that you can give them. So the only question left is, what will you create first?